$227 per XRP has been confirmed. You might think I'm crazy because the US just said that XRP is a security by having the SEC actually appeal the Ripple case, but this was all planned ahead of time. And I told you guys a few days ago that this was going to happen. I also told you that 227 is still confirmed, but that doesn't matter. What's really going on is that the SEC is appealing this case to get Ripple to settle because Ripple won't do that and the SEC wants money. Actually, on October 2nd, the SEC decided that they would appeal the case because the judge agreed that Ripple would only have to pay a $125 million fine instead of the $2 billion that the SEC wanted. At that time, the SEC made it clear that they would appeal the Ripple CC action if they didn't get the $2 billion fee from Ripple. They did what they do best and won that part of the case, but they did appeal the rest of it. It's clear that the SEC is losing this case, and I think they know it. But they're still trying to reach a deal because Ripple is upset and just wants to end the lawsuit and move on with their lives. In theory, this is a strategy because Ripple and the SEC are likely to reach a settlement in the next few days. However, the SEC wants to use this as a way to put pressure on Ripple to say, if you don't pay that $2 billion fine, we're going to keep this. And you're going to lose money. This will make Ripple more likely to accept the settlement and pay the $2 billion fine instead of going to court and winning the case. It's pretty clear that this is what will happen because even Brett Gerlinghaus is mad and thinks that the SEC lawsuit against them will cost them a lot of money. He thinks that he should just settle the Ripple lawsuit with the SEC and pay the money. That way, both Ripple and the SEC will be happy. Also, we're going to confirm what you can see in this picture that $227 per XRP is going to happen, based on trend analysis, price estimates, and the charts. The amount of $227. After this appeal of the XRP case, it might seem impossible. It's actually closer than you guys thought, and the Saint confirmed this by calling an emergency meeting to talk about a possible deal. Resolution soon after the XRP case was filed, and again, all of this proves what I already told you and what I can still say. So I'd like to ask you all to please hit that like button. Sign up for the channel to get updates and share. This movie, we have been making all the calls at the exact same time they happened, and we are singing a huge accept big gift for all those lucky people. Buy the CC so Ripple can pay the $2 billion and end the case. But first, let's talk about this. The US Congress and Ripple announced that CBDC would be backed by the dollar on a CBDC-built system. To cut this lesson short, Congress in the US has pretty much said that we will use the XRP system. Ripple and we are going to work together. BRICS are already using Ripple and will soon use the XRP system, so we want to make our own virtual money. Their work with them is still going on. They are telling us that we will use the XRP system because they don't want us to fall behind. We want Gary Gensler to settle this case from Ripple instead of trying to make innovation impossible. Okay, that's the clip. But here's what I want to stress in the world clip for you. The US has accepted the XRP ETF file just hours before they file an appeal. Guys, this means it doesn't make sense. If the SEC really believed and knew for sure that XRP was a security, they wouldn't even let the XRP ETF file go through. It will never happen. But in this case, you can see that this is the real Us.Thankx page. They agreed to the XRP ETF filing and then all of a sudden said they were going to appeal it. In reality, this means they don't believe what they're saying. They don't believe what they're fighting for, but they want the money. But the idea here is that Ripple has been turning down settlement after settlement since the beginning. The CC has gone public and said that they have offered Ripple settlements more than 3 times, but Ripple has turned them down each time. This appeal is the only thing that the SEC has or had that could put pressure on them. Ripple will want to settle the case now because they don't want to wait another few years if they file an appeal. Going to court won't cost them any money. They don't want to do any of this. That's why the SEC used it as a pushy tool and now wants to settle with Ripple over this. Of course, they should get the $2 billion they think they lost because they didn't have this pressure piece. Again, this proves it because the SEC would not have approved an XRP ETF filing hours or even days before the appeal of the Ripple law decision that basically said XRP is not a security. It goes against what it says, but it keeps going back to the main point. It doesn't care what it says because it knows it's not true and that Ripple will win the lawsuit in the end. They're just trying to put pressure on Ripple to pay the $2 billion and end the lawsuit for good. Now that we're done with this, I want to talk about the XRP ledger because it's an important part of XRP. More importantly, while XRP is going down in value because of this huge lawsuit, something on the XRP ledger keeps going up. Creator of the CTF coin. It's the 10th most valuable DeFi token on the XRP platform and the most valuable DeFi token overall. It has the fewest tickets with only 120 million available. Its possible uses are we could see a rise of hundreds of thousands of percentage points in the next few days or weeks, and they're about to make a big news about listing their second cryptocurrency on a centralized exchange. This is very important since the CTF code is new. Not many people hold on to them. I think about 4,000 people have them. You can see that there are 4,200 buyers, which is very little and means that it is still very early in the game. Also, there isn't much of it, so supply shock could happen at any time. If it does, the price could easily go through the roof and reach 1,400. In fact, Jack Duffler says that the price of the CTI token will easily skyrocket to $374.25 after this news, which is set to go live today. In other words, guys, the price will increase at any time and hit double digits. It will then continue to rise and reach over 3 digits and $374.25. Guys, that's just for now. Looking at the long term, we could see $1,400 during this next bull run. If Ripple doesn't settle the Ripple South Carolina case, it would be crazy to say that you won't invest in anything else. Those who hold XRP will miss this bull run for sure. The SEC will basically drive down the price of XRP, so they won't make any money from it. The SEC made sure that everyone who owned XRP missed the same thing they did last year or during the last bull run. Anyway, the idea is that while I hold XRP, which I do right now, I'll put my money into low-supply, high-use tokens that might make me money. The idea behind this is that I want to make up for the millions of dollars I lost on the last bull run because of XRP in some other way. The best thing about it is that the CTF token is based on the XRP ledger and has been changed on the polygons. This is good news for both XRP holders and people who don't hold XRP. It's also bullish because if the CTF token does hit a $40 billion market cap, the value of every $1,000 invested in it could skyrocket to $1,400, making every $1,000 worth $1.4 million. This is a great way to make a lot of money over time, which is why I'm dollar cost averaging every day. The crypto trading fund token, CTF token, is 100% utility based. It has a very low supply, the potential is huge, and it's still very early in the game. Just imagine how much the price will go up once they're listed on Crypto.com or Binance. Also, they're on the Polygon chain, so you can buy it there, and MEX accept it because they're listed there. They have a second centralized exchange listing announcement coming up in the next few hours. The site is ctftoken.com, and I'll put a link to it below. You can also check out their Twitter crypto trading fund or token TF. Click on this link to go to their website, and then you can take it from there. But they just recently made this news, so I can retweet it because I'm good with the stock. We're excited to say that we'll soon be working with a new exchange to make it easy for you to cash out your CTF awards. In a few hours, the swap name will be made public. Guys, this is bullish and the price is already going up, but just imagine how much money is going to flood into the CTF token. Once it's released, its value will skyrocket, and as soon as it's listed, it will go up even more. This trend will continue because not only is it cool to see a bullish breakout, but the CTF token is also becoming more popular. It's being listed everywhere, and there isn't enough CTF for everyone. This means that literally $2,000, $3,000 or $4,000 affects the price, which makes the price go up, which is insanely bullish, which is why I'm still very bullish on of course, the numbers also show that prices are going up. This is clear to you. In general, our highs and lows keep getting higher. In this case, you're seeing the breakout pattern, also known as the triangle or positive breakout. I can show you guys here if I can get my circle to show up. The triangle is here. Pick this point, pick that point, and there you have it. The positive breakout pattern is very clear here. Not only that, but it becomes even clearer as more and more people join in. As they do, the price value and rise keep going through the roof every day. As always, I'm very, very optimistic. I'll stay bullish, and I really think there's a lot of promise here. In fact, I'm trying to sell some XRP right now because I don't want to miss the bull run.